Hey, just decided to come live real quick, guys. We got one of our fuck it. I'm gonna have to hold the phone. We got one of our first blockbuster trades before the trade line. The LA Clippers have made a blockbuster trade. Let me get the specifics for you. Not a blockbuster, but it's kind of a major move. It's kind of unexpected because we know the Clippers. They've been struggling. They're sitting around. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me fix it. See, I'm gonna do this. No, that ain't what I wanted. Let's see. No, that ain't what I wanted. Anyway, we're gonna roll like this. Fuck it. Clippers made a blockbuster deal. As far as they're concerned, the Clippers have traded. Let me open up this iPhone. See what's up. According to Woj, the Clippers have traded Eric Bledsoe, Justice Winslow, Keon Johnson, and a future second round pick to the Blazers. Okay. The Clippers are trading Eric Bledsoe, Justin Winslow, Keon Johnson, and future second round pick to the Trailblazers for Norman Powell and Robert Covington. And that is courtesy of Woj. Um, I think that's a good trade for the Clippers. Just right off a hand, thinking about the players involved, that's a good trade for the Clippers. Um, I don't know how much of a needle mover it is, but it definitely helps um, with some of their weaknesses. I mean, with PG out and Kawhi out, they are in need of another wing, at least another wing. So that's Robert Covington is going to fill that void for him. But it's just kind of surprising because the Clippers have been struggling, and nobody really expected them to make a big splash as far as trades are concerned. You never know what this may mean. This may mean that they know that either PG and Kawhi, or maybe even both of them, are on the way back. I find that doubtful. The Clippers are saying, I think in another 2 weeks, they're supposed to evaluate Paul George, and that will let them know if his, was it the elbow? Yeah, the elbow's going to need surgery or not. And I find it highly unlikely. I just really find it highly unlikely that if Paul George, his elbow doesn't show any signs of improvement, and they do have to shut him down for surgery, I doubt seriously if Kawhi would come back by himself and try to make the run with the Clippers. He might just go ahead and just pack it in and just come back next year. We're getting other reports coming in, a little bit more details on the report. I'm trying to open this phone up here so I can see what's going on, man. Wish this was the Lakers making a trade, but man, it is what it is, bro. Shit. Sometimes shit just don't work out for you. Okay. According to Woj, Clippers are sending a 2025 second round pick via the Detroit Pistons in this package. So that must be for the Pistons. Just right off hand, I think that has to do something with damn, what's the white dude that they traded for? Here's some more. The emergence of Anthony Simmons allows for the Blazers to move off the balance of Norman Powell's long-term contract and gives the Clippers a proven two-way wing to partner with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Okay, so they're gonna get Powell and Covington. They probably wanted Powell, and then Covington was just a throw-in or whatever. Damn. Interesting. So you know, it is what it is. What it is. Clippers are making the move. So I don't know what the Clippers are. Where are they currently sitting in the NBA standings? It's either eighth or ninth place. No, it ain't eighth. It ain't that high. Let's see. Let's see if I can Google it real quick. NBA standings. This is like an impromptu live, guys. So I'm holding one iPhone and then I'm looking up, googling stuff on another one. Let's see. Okay, shit. Clippers currently sitting at 27 and 27. Um, in eighth place, man. So hey, they're going for it. They're going for it, man. Kudos to them. Um, you know, that was a good victory for the Clippers last night. The Lakers, you know, to be honest with you, I fell asleep. And then I woke up. I didn't know that the Lakers were down, you know, damn near 20 points, but came back. Later on. I woke up later on in the fourth quarter. Yeah. Yeah. See, here's the thing, man. I know I talk shit about the Clippers, man. Okay, I know I talk shit about the Clippers. I don't like the Clippers. Honestly, I didn't really care what they ever did until a couple years ago, you know, when Kawhi and PG came and they started talking all that shit, talking about they run LA. And that just really bothered me. But really, the Clippers don't run shit, bro. They don't run shit. They ain't even been to the NBA Finals before. So that's not a threat, and it never will be a threat to the Lakers. But I say all that to say about the Clippers. The Clippers, now it's bad news with Kawhi. Excuse me, guys. It's bad news with Kawhi and PG as far as the injuries are concerned. But the Clippers assembled a good team this year. Now, like I said, it's bad luck. The two main guys are out. But with this trade here, they got good pieces. The Clippers got good pieces. And let's say if Kawhi and PG were to come back, the Clippers are gonna make noise. Man, they run this. If they don't make any more changes and then they get Kawhi and PG back next year, the Clippers are gonna make noise. I don't care what nobody says. As much as I talk crap about them, they're gonna make noise because they're a much better constructed team than the Lakers. The Lakers, we're too top heavy. And we got to get off of Russell's contract so we can bring more balance to this lineup. I mean, to this roster. I'm gonna mention one more. Okay, so I ain't got nothing to say about the Clippers, but interesting. You know, this is the Laker channel. Let me tell you guys something. Be on the lookout. The Lakers are behind the scenes are trying to do something. Now, where will it happen? The odds are it won't happen, but something interesting happened. No, he's not a free agent. He has one more year after this year. He has a player option. Now he has the option to either pick it up or not, but he's not a free agent. But anyway, it's interesting that happened this morning. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they let I think it was like an $8 or $9 million trade exception expire this morning, and that put them. They didn't use a trade exception. They didn't go outside a player, add a player, or whatever, but they let that trade exception expire. And according to Bobby Marks, that puts them $30-some odd million under the cap right now. It puts the OKC Thunder $30 million under the cap. Now, I mean, and I saw an article about this like over a month ago, and that article predicted this happening on today. They said that the OKC Thunder don't want to add any more salary, and they're gonna I don't have to look it up. I know Russ has one more year on this deal next year, which is a player option. He can either pick it up, which is $47 million, or he can decline it. Now, what makes you think he's going to give up $47 million? He ain't going to do that. Anyway, This article was predicting this thing was going to happen. Yeah, the player option means he can opt in or opt out. So why would he opt? Why would he not choose to opt in for $47 million? Where the hell else is he going to get $47 million? After this contract here, Russ is never going to make any more than $5 to $10 million in the NBA again. So why would he give that money up? Anyway, this article predicted this situation with OKC Thunder would happen today, and it happened. And I say all that to say they're $37 million under the cap right now. And this article speculated, hey, the Thunder could do Russ, and the Lakers are solid, and the Lakers could trade. They could damn near trade straight up Russ to the OKC Thunder. Like I said, they're 30 million under the cap. The Lakers, let's see. I'm not sure how that worked. The $10 million would be have to work in some kind of way, but they could trade. They could conceivably trade, make a trade with the OKC Thunder, and they could fit Russ in under the cap. Now, why would the OKC do that? They had many years. Maybe okay. Let's look at it this way. Russ is a former OKC Thunder, one of the most popular Thunder. Maybe they want to bring him home so he can retire a Thunder. I don't know. Maybe the Thunder's ticket sales are low and they want to bring somebody else, some other box office in besides SGA. My understanding is the OKC is tanking, purposely. But, maybe that thought has changed. I don't know. But, I'm just I'm just trying to think of any situation that's going to help the Lakers. Shit, that's the only thing I'm thinking of. But really, it's like, what incentive would OKC have to do that? Tell Russ to come back, retire OKC. Excuse me. This is your second home. You should have never left. Yada, yada, yada. Maybe they can sell him on something like that, man. But, I don't know. It's just a thought. But if, maybe it could be part of a three-way deal. I don't know. But I just know Rob Pelinka, he's exploring every option to try to help the Lakers. But I just, honestly, I just think they're too handicapped to make a big, meaningful trade this offseason. But anyway, I'm going to end it here, guys. Thanks for coming through. It was a real impromptu live. But we had a big trade, so I want to bring you guys the news. Anyway, it's your boy, AC, LA Sports Live. You guys make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Really appreciate it. And I will wrap with y'all later.